What's up, Thrashers, and welcome back once again to the Thrash Maniac 99 YouTube channel, and I am back with some announcements for you guys. As today this video is out, I am officially 30 now. Yep, it's my 30th birthday today, and for those of you who are already wishing me happy birthday in the comments, I will say in advance thank you very much. I was not ready for this day, but here we are. I'm 30 fucking years old now. But regardless, some of the announcements that I am here to give off or give away to everybody is that, well, one, I am bringing back a very special series that you guys really enjoyed back a couple of years ago. It's coming back, but under some changes that will happen. And of course, those changes will be announced when the series returns. And that is what was once known as Master of Metallum. Now it's known as the Metal Archivist. Where, for those of you who don't know, basically it's like almost like a Jeopardy-like game show where I go to the Metal Archives, randomly pick a band out of the archives, and have some contestants try and figure out where or who are the top 5 bands on that particular band's similar artist tab. So, like, take for example Metallica, and if you were to guess, like, I don't know, Megadeth, and it was number 1, then you would get points. Now, there will be a point structure for this game, which I will discuss more in detail when we do the first episode. But what I will reveal is that the series will return sometime in September, more than likely the first Sunday of September. It's going to be largely a Sunday night show, and I'm going to do my best to get different contestants every single week until we get to the end of the month, where basically I'll take the winners from each week and we'll put them all into one matchup, and whoever wins that final matchup will get a special prize handpicked by me. So that's going to be really cool. So it's going to be the return of that show for this 1 month in September, and then maybe another season later on down the road. But yeah, that's the first big announcement. The Metal Archivist game show will be coming back in September. Now, the second announcement, and really it's the last major announcement, and that is, what bands am I going to be ranking for 2025? Well, I've put a lot of thought into this, and I handpicked the bands that I wanted to do rankings for in 2025. Some that got very close in the previous polls that I did over a year ago, and some I just picked out and threw in there because, well, I'd like to talk about these bands. So here is what 2025 discography ranking videos are going to happen. So February, we're going to be talking Gojira. Not just because of what happened in the Olympics, but I've wanted to rank their discography for a while, and yeah, that's going to be an interesting discography to go through because, you know, Gojira is Gojira, and they're one of the best bands in the world right now. So then April, it's going to be Creator. So I'm trying to continue the tradition of having at least one thrash band ranked every year, and Creator is one of the big ones I have yet to rank, which that is going to be a great one to go through nonetheless. And then June is a band that I've had in polls numerous times and they have never won. I'm finally going to give them their due. I'm going to be talking Bloodbath next June, which that's going to be an ultra fun discography to go over, and I can't wait to talk about it. And then August, which seems pretty fitting considering they have a new album coming out later this month. Next August, I'm going to be talking Nile, which that is a discography I have wanted to talk about for a long time, but they've never won any polls. I'm finally going to put my foot down. I am ranking Nile next summer. So I can't wait to do that one. Then next October, not this coming October, but October 2025, I'm going to be talking Overkill, which that's going to be a huge discography to go over because that's 20 albums. But we'll see how far and how much I can get through without going absolutely insane, or I'll fall in love with everything. And then finally, December 2025, to continue on the tradition of doing a black metal band, I'm going to be talking Shooter, which that's a relatively short discography, but they've become one of my favorite black metal bands of all time, and I can't wait to go over every album that the Legends of Norway have done over their career. So that's the one of the big announcements, and then the third and final announcement is that coming up later in the month, it will be August 18th through the 20th. I'm going to be up in Toledo, going to be hanging out with the guys from Thralls of Metal, and we're trying to come up with ideas for videos we could be doing during that time, because I didn't get to do any videos with them the last time I met them, which was less than a year ago. So I'm hoping we can come up with some cool ideas for all of us to gather around and just have a good time and figure out, okay, what videos do we want to do not only on their channel but on my channel? That will be revealed at a later time. So with all those out of the way, yeah, those are pretty much the announcements I wanted to give out to you guys. First, the return of the Metal Archivist starting in September, and then, of course, all of the discographies I'm going to be doing in 2025 for rankings, and, of course, collaborating with Thralls of Metal for some content coming up very, very soon. So yeah, things are looking really good for the Thrash Maniac YouTube channel going forward. But of course, which discography next year are you guys most excited to hear me rank? Tell me in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Keep your horns high and your dreams wet.
Thank you for your patronage.